Welcome to English Language and Literature Jenkins. In this series, we will discuss how to make negative. We use not after every helping verb to make negative sentences. When we do not have a helping verb in a sentence, such as present simple and past simple, then we use do not, does not, and did not. These are called dummy helping verbs. We use them when we need them. When we do not need them, then we do not use them. That's why these are called dummy helping verbs. In present simple, we use do not and does not. In short, don't and doesn't. Present continuous, we use is not, are not, am not. Present perfect, we use has not and have not. Present perfect continuous, we use has not been, have not been. First of all, we will discuss present simple negative. Subject, do not, does not, verb first form of the verb, and object. I do not write a letter, or I don't write a letter. He does not write a letter, or he doesn't write a letter. These are the examples of present simple negative. I do not write a letter. We do not write a letter. You do not write a letter. They do not write a letter. He does not write a letter. She does not write a letter. It does not write a letter. Aslam does not write a letter. We use do with I, we, you, and they, and we use does with third person singular. These are the examples of do not, and these four are the examples of does not. Present continuous tense, negative of present continuous. Helping verbs are is, are, am plus not, verb ing form. I am not writing a letter. They are not writing a letter. He is not writing a letter. These are the examples of present continuous negative. I am not writing a letter. We are not writing a letter. You are not writing a letter. They are not writing a letter. He is not writing a letter. She is not writing a letter. It is not writing a letter. Aslam is not writing a letter. With third person singular, such as in these four sentences, we use is. With third person singular, we use is. With I, we use am. With plural, we use are. Negative of present perfect. Have, has, not, verb third form. We use has with third form of the verb with third person singular, and we use have with I, we, you, and they. I have not written a letter. He has not written a letter. These are the examples of present perfect negative. I have not written a letter. We have not written a letter. You have not written a letter. They have not written a letter. These are the examples of have not. He has not written a letter. She has not written a letter. It has not written a letter. Aslam has not written a letter. These four are the examples of has not. And we use have with plural and has with singular. Negative of present perfect continuous tense. Has, have plus not, been, verb ing form, and we also use since and for in perfect continuous tenses. I have not been writing a letter since morning. He has not been writing a letter since morning. We use has with third person singular, and with the rest of the subjects we use have. These are the examples of negative of present perfect continuous tense. I have not been writing a letter since morning. We have not been writing a letter since morning. You have not been writing a letter since morning. They have not been writing a letter since morning. These four are the examples of have not been as well as since. He has not been writing a letter for 2 hours. She has not been writing a letter for 2 hours. It has not been writing a letter for 2 hours. Aslam has not been writing a letter for 2 hours.